Hello YouTube stackers, this is ST with Silver Stacking 101. The genesis of today's video came from three different sources. Number one, a $44 cup of coffee. Number two, a really bad movie. And number three, the flawed economic reasoning spewed by silver pumpers. The topic of this video is the foreign exchange rate and its effect or lack thereof on silver prices. Please bear with me. All this is going to come back in together and fit together. First of all, let's talk about the $44 cup of coffee. Back in 2001, I took a 7-night vacation to Montego Bay, Jamaica. Was supposed to fly back Tuesday, September 11th. Got stuck for 4 more nights in Jamaica. And shout out to Sandals. I need to do a video on what they did to everybody that was stuck. But Sandals went above and beyond. And so I was stuck at an all-inclusive resort. Being an all-inclusive resort, you don't pay for anything while you are there. They mean all-inclusive. So I had very limited experience with the foreign exchange rate. Only when I went off the resort a couple of times during the time I was there. When I was trying to get a flight back from Sangster International Airport, I decided I want a cup of coffee. Now Jamaica calls their currency dollars like the US does. I went to buy a cup of coffee and the guy said it'd be $44 for a little styrofoam cup. Well, it was 44 Jamaican dollars. And not a bad deal. It's like 50 cents US, somewhere along in there. Okay, now let's jump to the really bad movie. There was a movie that I picked up a DVD from at the thrill shop called Arbitrage. And I don't know why it's called Arbitrage. Arbitrage is not referenced in the movie. Financial statement fraud is referenced in the movie. By the way, this is a really bad movie. I want my buck back that I paid for the DVD. It wasn't really worth the dollar I paid. But what is arbitrage? Arbitrage is when one buys an asset in one country to resell in another country, primarily done to take advantage of the currency exchange situation. That's what arbitrage is. This movie didn't have anything to do with arbitrage. It's crap. Okay, I almost broke my light. Oh, back to you now. So, the third issue I want to talk about, and then I'll pull it all together, is the pumpers' flawed economic logic on currency exchanges. You will hear pumpers come on YouTube and say in XYZ country, silver is selling for and it'll be an incredible amount in their currency. So let's look at Jamaica, for instance. As of Friday, in Jamaican dollars, currency was selling for $2,157 per ounce. And they will use this information, the pumpers being they, to convey that the true value of silver is finally being internationally recognized. But the exchange rate in Jamaica is roughly 130 Jamaican dollars to $1 US. If you work it out and divide it out, you get a price of $16.59 per ounce. Guess what silver was selling for in the US at that exact same time on Friday? $16.59. So then the silver pumpers try to get people to use arbitrage. They don't call it arbitrage, but that's exactly what they're alluding to execute transactions to make money. Here's the only way money could be made doing it, and that is buying large quantities and attempting to pick off a fraction of a percent with open orders that you can fill with what you buy instantly, because we're dealing with a commodity, so the price is in constant flux. And you fill the price at the U.S. price. Now with electronic trading, any opportunity that opens up is very, very brief before the markets adjust for the currency adjustment, because the currency markets are fluid throughout the day as well, and they're very, very small. So arbitrage guys are working off tiny fractions of a percent with orders already there, and it's done electronically. So because it is so fast, those windows open and shut almost immediately. There's no way guys like you and me can sit in front of our computer and react fast enough. It's not physically possible. So forget about what silver is selling for in another country. When you do the currency conversion, it will come back to what it's selling for in the U.S. $16.59 in the U.S. is equivalent to $2,157 in Jamaica, and at that point in time on Friday, both were equivalent to 1 ounce of silver. So they all three had the same value. Now, silver pumpers will say, run out and buy silver because look how much expensive it is in Jamaica. I'm using Jamaica as an example, but following that logic, should I have ran out and bought coffee? I paid $44 for a cup of coffee. But when you equated it back, it was like 50 cents. At that time, I'm using exchange rates back in 2001, it was a pretty good deal. But would I go out and buy coffee because in Jamaican currency it's valued at $44 a cup? What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? Once I convert it to US, I'm good. So I hope this video helps you understand that the effect of currency exchanges really doesn't affect the economic value of silver. Because if you understand its value in the US dollar, all it is simple math to convert it to any other currency, and it's not going to increase or decrease the value of silver with what currency it's being transacted in once it's relative to the US dollar. So when someone starts throwing foreign exchange amounts at you, it confuses a very simple issue. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment, agree, or disagree. And God bless you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.